Welcome back to the Dyslexia On Demand YouTube channel, where we help parents make confident and informed decisions about dyslexia. If your child is in the kindergarten through second grade, this video is for you because accommodations are not one size fits all. What a high schooler needs looks nothing like what a 6-year-old needs. And somehow, every 504 plan or IEP in America feels like it focuses excessively on extended time. Like that's the cure for everything, which it isn't, and we can do better. At this age, the goal isn't to lower expectations, it's to protect confidence while we build the foundation for reading the right way. This right here is what I call the golden window for intervention. Their brains are like wet cement. Whatever we teach them now sets. So if we teach reading the right way with structured, multisensory, evidence-based, dyslexia-specific instruction, it sticks for life. That means about 45 minutes a day of the good stuff. Orton Gillingham-based, explicit, sequential, cumulative literacy instruction. But here's where accommodations come in. While that intervention is doing the heavy lifting, accommodations are the safety net that keeps your child from falling apart in the meantime. And remember, accommodations should be reviewed every single year. They should grow and evolve with your child. And make sure your child actually knows what they have access to, because an unused accommodation helps no one. Here are a few of my suggested accommodations. Have directions read aloud. They shouldn't have to decode to participate. If the task is listening or comprehension, let it be that, not exclusively about the reading. Provide audiobooks or read-aloud versions of books. We're keeping their comprehension and vocabulary growing while that decoding catches up. Their ears can handle stories far beyond what their eyes are reading right now. Also, never force reading aloud. Reading aloud in front of peers for children with dyslexia can wreck confidence faster than any worksheet can fix it. We need to protect their egos. We need them to want to try again tomorrow. Also, front-load vocabulary and sight words. Introduce new words before they show up in class lessons. Working memory is often a struggle for kids with dyslexia, so give them a fighting chance to succeed by previewing. We need to allow dictation or a scribe. If spelling or handwriting are barriers, we risk suffocating their creativity. Let their ideas flow out without worrying about how to spell hippopotamus. Use word banks, sound walls, and visual cues, because these aren't crutches, they're supports. They're building automaticity and they're reducing working memory load. The brain has fewer things to juggle at once. Of course, give that extra time and chunk directions. So clean your desk becomes pick up your crayons, now pick up your pencils, now pick up your papers. Little steps lead to big independence. Repetition and reteaching are extremely important. Mastery takes mileage, not magic. We need to revisit those old skills regularly. So spaced repetition builds that retention. If your child can show mastery in 5 tries instead of 15, allow that. The goal is mastery, not misery. I want you to also modify those spelling expectations. If a word wasn't directly taught as part of a spelling rule or pattern, it doesn't belong on their test. We test what was taught, not what we wish they knew. Of course, preferential seating near instruction is important. This isn't favoritism, it's acoustics. Sitting close helps with focus and allows for gentle check-ins or prompts. Also, allow oral responses. Sometimes their mouths can show what their pencils can't. And oral expression can reveal understanding that handwriting hides. Also, we can build an accommodation to praise effort, not perfection, because confidence fuels persistence, and persistence builds mastery. Introduce light assistive technology. Start with simple tools like text-to-speech, speech-to-text, and audiobooks. These are bridges, not shortcuts. And we do need to build in time to teach how to use these. And lastly, I need you to protect intervention time like it's sacred, but do not trade it for recess, art, or assembly. That therapy time is a cornerstone for their growth. Recess is where they recharge so they can come back ready to learn again. These accommodations don't replace intervention. They protect your child's love of learning while the therapy rewires the brain. And if we do this now in these early years, we don't spend middle school and high school trying to rebuild that confidence. When you work with Dyslexia On Demand, you can trust that our expertise, individualization, and therapeutic programming set us apart. Please visit us at dyslexiaondemand.com for more information and informative videos to help explain how we can best help your child.